Welcome back to my channel. This is your ports from PC Attack, and today I'm going to give you the follow-up video to my wireless router, which is the Asus Rt-Ac3200. I've been having this router for over 2 months now, so I could pretty much give it a good evaluation and tell you guys about my experience with the router so far. As of right now, I do still get constant disconnects. It's happening less frequently ever since I got the latest update. So maybe once or twice a day, maybe I may get a disconnect, but it's only for about 10 seconds, then it comes back up anyways. And then most days now I'm not even getting disconnects. So it's like, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't type of ordeal. It's so sporadic, I can't set a clock or a watch to it or anything like that. So I'll say it really is getting a lot better. And if my disconnects happen, it's happening sometime throughout the day. It could be sometime earlier in the day, throughout the afternoon, or sometime after midnight. That's how sporadic it is, and it's not even on a daily basis. And the only thing I lose connection with is the wireless. My wire has been completely rock solid. But let me stick to wireless right now. Um, the Smart Connect feature, as you can see here, I'm gonna show you on the screen. This is the driver I'm using. Go to driver and tools, select my operating system, which is 8.164-bit. Go to firmware. The driver I have been using, I've used this first version right here for the firmware. This one, Smart Connect, did not work. My drops were happening at least 3 times every day, and you could actually, it wasn't all that sporadic. Sometimes it was even more than that. But with the Smart Connect connected with the 0.4129, with that connected, my disconnects with Smart Connect was so frequent, you could have a disconnect from that Smart Connect network at least 30 times a day, and that's a good day. On a bad day, it was just so unstable. I disconnected the Smart Connect. It was just that bad. And what I did was I set up my wireless networks as 3 networks. My 5 gigahertz, each one of them have its own, channel, and then I put the 2.4 on a separate channel also. So it's like 3 separate wireless networks in my house. So what I did was all my legacy devices and my children devices, they go on the 2.4 gigahertz. My wife gets a 5 gigahertz and I get a 5 gigahertz for my devices. She gets it for her devices, and my kids kind of share it with all the legacy devices. The reason being is when you game, and I don't know if a lot of people go over this with you, when you game, you're going to want to be on pretty much on a channel or a frequency by yourself. You do not want to share that lane. Wireless works in lanes. So if you and someone else is, sharing that same lane, there is a delay depending on how much stuff or how many people are trying to access that one lane, but the delay is minuscule. But the more stuff that's actually trying to access that lane, the greater the delay. To me personally, a delay is a delay, and if you're in first-person shooters, every split second counts, as everyone knows. That's why people buy the 120 hertz, 144 hertz monitors. They do that because every second, every frame counts. So that's with the 4.14129 update. With the point, I'm going up to this one, 4145 update. This is what I'm currently on, because I'm just now seeing this. My router does not update to these latest firmware versions at all. I have to manually do this. But as of this update is what I'm using as of right now. Smart Connect, exact same issues. I'm dropping Wi-Fi way less frequently as I stated before. It's sporadically happen, and some days it don't even happen at all. It's seamless, and if I lose, it's only for a few seconds. So, but it comes back up. Other than that, I'm really not noticing any drops. It's pretty much way more stable than it was before. Um, Everything's been working good. Still have it, set up as a separate channel. I did try Smart Connect and it sucked, but got everything set up as a separate channel. And yeah, I kind of like it this way better. I like it better this way other than Smart Connect because I have too many devices, especially when devices update. A lot of people, Smart Connect does have its advantages, but here's the disadvantage of Smart Connect. Smart Connect, depends on its own protocols. If it sees a game, I don't know if Smart Connect is smart enough to put that game on its own channel if 10 or 12 devices are connected at one time. And a lot of people saying, well, you may have 12 devices connected. That doesn't mean that all of them are going to be, sharing that lane at the exact same time. That's not exactly true. It is and it is not. The way it works is if your phone needs to do an update or you set your phone or tablets up for automatic email download, like it checks like every 2 3 4 5 minutes, especially with Apple, you set up every 5 minutes on an hour, every 5 minutes that passes, check for email or check for updates, or let's say notifications come through or push notifications come through sporadically that would not come within that 5 minute interval. If your phones are set up to get the same updates or the same emails, that means at that moment, all those devices are connecting to that lane that you're on, and they're all requesting data at the same time. So that means that everyone is accessing data at that time. Yeah, it may take 3 4 5 maybe 10 seconds to access that data, then they're out. But in that 10 seconds, if it just does it just that one time for your email, you got to realize in that 10 seconds, that's a lot. That means that it pushed you in with all that traffic. Now you're in like backed up traffic right now. So now you have a delay that's happening. Your latency actually increased because of that. And, let's say another person in my house is also gaming because I'm not the only person that games. Let's say they game. My daughters have 3DSs, they have consoles and everything of the sort. So if they hop on and I give gaming priority, it could be three of us gaming. So, yes, in theory, it should give each one of us a channel. But if Netflix is going, or let's say a friend come over and he accesses a game through his tablet or something like that, now it's a fourth person. Now it goes right back to sharing. I don't have a lot of faith inside that Smart Connect because of how unstable it is right now. But it is what it is. It still is a great feature if they could get it working properly, especially if they could actually. I'm not aware of this and I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going off of my experiences with the router that I've had so far. Gaming was not prioritized. And even when I did set it up as a priority, when you enable Smart Connect, it still wasn't prioritized the way I wanted it to be. I want it to be on a lane uninterrupted at all times. I don't care how many devices connect onto my network. I don't care if they're all right by my router or anything like that. I want this on its own lane. And I noticed during like multiple tests because I have other devices. I have my phone on and I have my tablet going. And what happened was when they were accessing the internet too with Smart Connect on, that's when my wife is on, my kids were on a course. That's when I started to notice my latency start to increase as it accessed. And then I took it off, and then latency actually went down a little bit. And as I say, every split second counts. For some people it may not matter, for others it does. It's up to you to judge what's excessive and what isn't. But that's just my experience so far. And with the wire part, the wire has been working flawlessly. I have no problems with the wireless setup whatsoever. Everything has been great. Everything has been working, without an issue. My range with the router is phenomenal. As I said, I could go down a few houses down my block and still get Wi-Fi connection and actually get pretty decent speed. As of right now, my download speed is supposed to be a 150 meg download, megabit, if people want to know. It's megabit, not bytes. But what I really get is around 175. When you speed test on average, I'm around 175 right there because I'm so close to the tap in the node. It's ridiculous. Everything here is underground and it pretty much comes up within like, I think it's about 10 feet away from my house, somewhere around there, 10, 15 feet, somewhere in the backyard. So I'm really close to that. So, they said it's a good thing and a bad thing, but as of right now, I'm noticing a good thing. I will be giving this new update a try because I'm just now seeing it is 0.4980. Once again, it's saying it's adjusting the Smart Connect algorithm to improve connection experience. Yeah, they said the same thing to me with this update. And they also said the same thing to me when I called Asus about this update. And then before this update was out, they told me I shouldn't have been having problems with Smart Connect and that I probably have a faulty router. Yeah, I went through a few of these routers. That means that they all were faulty. And it's not just their fault. So far, with all the AC3200 routers out there, I've experienced problems with Smart Connect, regardless. But out of all the companies, Asus is the one that I'm choosing because of, first off, the warranty, the technical support, which is the main one. Technical support is great. And even outside their warranty, in a lot of cases, they still will honor it, and that was good. And technical support, how long you have it for. If you read on Netgear, I think they only give you like, what is it, 90 days for over the phone tech support. Don't quote me on the time. I did receive an email telling me that it was about to expire. And I'm like, wow, I got that router back in February just to give it a try. But they gave me an email, let me know that, it's about to expire. You can extend it or, whatever they wanted to say. And I'm like, wow, that's crappy right there. But overall, I would still recommend a tri-band over a dual band router. Reason being, you got another 5 gigahertz channel. To turn that down is kind of, to me, a little ludicrous. Even if you only have 3 devices, that means that if you don't use Smart Connect, each one of those 3 devices could be on its own lane, independent from the other lanes. So that is phenomenal. If you're working with less than 3 devices, then you will not need, a tri-band router at all. A regular router or, a dual band router would do you just fine. It's just for people that have 3 devices or more, I would recommend a tri-band router, especially if those 3 devices are constantly on that network when you're at home or something like that. But as of so far, I will try this new update, and I really do enjoy the router. I like the router. Everything works. Besides the Smart Connect, everything is working pretty good. The Trim Micro engine is also working pretty good too. Other than just the disconnect problems that I'm having with Smart Connect, which I had with all other routers, including Netgear, their 3200, and I had dropped signals of the 5 gigahertz band, both 5 and the 2.4 with Netgear also. So I really can't say. Maybe it's something wrong with the tri-band setup, or who knows what the culprit is. But I can tell you this: the user interface on this 3200 is very smooth and very responsive, and I'm pretty happy that I had this router as of right now. When another router comes out, I will give it a try. I'll give it an update. So I will compare it to this. If it's better than the router I have right now, then that will be my daily router, and this one will get replaced. The reason why this router is here is, in my opinion, this is the best out of all the AC3200s on the consumer grade level that I've experienced. Please leave a like, comment below if you have any questions. I will post another video very soon because I'm going to do this update. I'm going to give it a try. And I'm also going to post another video of the Titan X. I'm going to do some gameplay to let you guys see how it works clocked normal, and then I'm going to overclock it because I have a few overclock profiles for the card too. Alright, this has been your Ports with PC Attack. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.